Good morning to my lecturer and my fellow friends. I am Zhong Hui-wen from semester 5 BTM and my metric number is 2740009. Today I want to present the chapter 6 in Heritage Resource Management with the topic is Heritage Marketing. So in this chapter, I will focus on the marketing planning process of heritage attraction and heritage marketing mix. So before I start the presentation with the topic marketing planning process, let me explain about the heritage tourism marketing. Heritage tourism marketing is centered on the following recurrent themes, which is market segmentation, consumer behavior, communication and promotion, and partnerships. In fact, there has been a growing body of work in heritage tourism literature that seeks to identify different market segments so that the tailor-made products can be designed for profitable target markets. A distinct basic for segmentation have been identified to be demographics, perceptions, motivation, activities, attitude, benefit, and spending propensity. The market segmentation is crucial to decision-precise promotional strategies. As noted by Cabra, the main goal has been to stay competitive, satisfy consumer needs, increase marketing effectiveness, and provide a base for target markets and that can help identify opportunities and tricks. So the first step in the marketing planning process of heritage attraction is market situation analysis. The market situation section of the plan includes research and analysis of the target market, competitors, business challenges, and the heritage site competitive differentiators. Therefore, the manager must understand the present situation for the heritage attraction by using the market situation analysis. So what is means by situation analysis? The situation analysis is an identification of who are the visitors or tourists and how the site is currently meeting their needs. So how we identify the visitors and their needs of the heritage attraction? So the answer is market segmentation. A market segmentation means by the identification of exacting tourism demand. The market segmentation is useful for knowing for what type of people utilize different types of heritage attractions, such as demographic, psychographic, behavioral, and geographic segmentation. Hence, the managers can know what is the best approach to marketing through the market segmentation. And this is also the opportunities for individual sites to be developed and packaged in different ways for the different types of visitors. So whatever how the market is segmented, but it is important to note that a good heritage markets are sufficiently large to make an attraction feasible, compatible with the qualities and attributes of the site, able to grow or at least maintain their current visitation levels, not taken by existing site, and unsatisfied enough with existing attraction that the site will satisfy their needs. But the situation analysis can also incorporate a competitor analysis because it can reinforce the analysis of the market and helps managers understand their own strengths and weaknesses in relation to those of their competitors, as well as the opportunities and threats. For example, the SWOT analysis can be used to get a clear view of its strengths, allowing it to build on them and meet the business objectives. highlights weaknesses and provides analysts a chance to research them. The source cases possible opportunities that lie ahead. The primary aim of a competitor analysis is to see how the heritage site com- in question compares to the others of a similar nature in terms of the attraction itself, accessibility, market segments, facilities and service, market strategies, and cost and maintenance. The next step is to formulate goals and objectives and establish the strategies for reaching them. For instance, the heritage site objective can be ranged anywhere from creating a positive image for a site and increasing income levels in local communities. To formulate the goals and objectives, the SMART criteria can be used to formulate it. A SMART goal is to use to help to guide the goal setting. SMART is an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. Therefore, a SMART goal incorporates all of these criteria to help to focus their effort in increase the chance of achieving their goals. Now, we are going to watch a video about the SMART objective. So, with these SMART objectives, the managers can clearly define their goals and objectives, and the objective can be assist the site management in the following ways. For example, by providing direction towards appropriate organizational behavior, by reducing uncertainty and lack of direction in developing events and programs, by motivating people to work and achieving specific aims, and by providing a measure which can help gauge the success of the site management. And the last is by providing a focal point for coordinating site organization and management. After formulating the goals and objectives, the managers need to establish the strategies to reaching them. For example, to achieve the goal of building general awareness of a newly discovered heritage site, the organization or authority in charge might initiate an advertising campaign through the different forms of media to let the public know what exists there and how it can be used in a sustainable fashion. The step 3 in marketing planning process of heritage attraction is marketing activities. In this step, the managers must determine the most correct marketing mix for achieving their stated goals and objectives. A marketing mix is a set of variables that can be manipulated to achieve the goals and objectives. It is important in allowing the heritage attraction to compete for selected target markets. The element of the traditional marketing mix is 4P, which stands for product, price, place, and promotion. But they are also have the additional piece in the heritage side, which is people, programming, and partnership. So now we will take a break for 10 minutes, and after that I will continue to explain about the marketing mix. Welcome back to my presentation. So now I'm going to explain about the marketing mix in heritage tourism. As I have said before break, the marketing mix in heritage tourism not only the four P's, which is the product, price, place, and promotion, but they are also have the additional P's, which is people, programming, and partnerships. So now I will go through one by one. The first P in the traditional marketing mix is product. According to Misura, a product is something physical, functional, and symbolic. Physical means tangible that we can see it and touch it. For example, a museum building or an authentic food such as Parmesan cheese as opposed to intangible, which is largely the case with service. Then the functional means the capable of doing something. That is, offering an experience or experiential insight into an aspect of the past. For instance, in the case of spiritual heritage or nostalgia through the pumping of memories or in the unique taste of a food or wine. Then the symbolic means the representation of something, such as the shrine to Mumtaz Mahal in the shape of the Taj Mahal in Agra, India. The product also operates at four different levels, which is core level, facilitating level, supporting level, and augmented level. Consideration of this level is premised on the notion that a heritage tourist has several needs. The core level generally signifies the intangible aspect of the product, such as providing convenience and comfort, or aiming to fulfill the needs of self-esteem, belonging, and self-actualization. Second, the facilitating level, further the core level are core needs are provided in a physical form using the facilitation level. In other words, the facilitating level of the product provides a tangible structure to the intangible form. For example, it can provide a stimulating learning experience through a well-planned historical interpretation of a heritage product. Then the supporting level is meant to add to the overall experience. It adds a physical as well as a psychological layer to the facilitating level. The fourth level, called augmented level, which represents the totality of experience and benefits. In other words, it focuses on how the first three product levels are present and often falls within the value-added realm. As explained by Misora, the augmenter can include numerous value-added attributes such as a brand name or being labeled a World Heritage Site. Next, the price is also an important element of the marketing mix. The consumer often use the price to gauge product quality. Price, in fact, often positively associated with the perceived quality of a product. Both internal and external factors need to be considered when setting the price. The internal factors include the marketing objectives such as survival, the current profit maximization, market share leadership, and product quality leadership. Marketing mix strategy and organizational considerations such as the selection of appropriate managerial personnel to set the price and level of the interaction with the other functional managers. Then the external considerations includes the factors such as the nature of the market and demand, competitions, and other macro environmental elements such as the political, economy, social, cultural, and technological. A marketing manager also needs to understand the general pricing approach and other pricing strategies. Most of popular general pricing approach includes cost plus pricing. For example, include the acting standard markup to the product and break-even analysis, value-based pricing, and competition-based pricing. The pricing strategies can also be based on the new products and the existing products. The new product pricing strategy includes the purchase pricing, market skimming pricing, and market penetration pricing, which suggests the entering a price sensitive market with a low price. They are the example of the existing product pricing strategies. So the first one is the product burden pricing. This strategy combines several products and offers them at a reduced price. Then the second is the price adjustment strategies. For example, in this category, include the discount pricing based on value, purchase, and the time of purchase. The third is discriminatory pricing. This strategy is based on market segmentation and price elasticity techniques. Then the psychological pricing, for example, include the reference price such as the round figures and ignoring end figures. And the last is the promotional pricing. This forms a special pricing approach that centered on promoting visitations and a desired temporary image as per the market demand. Next, the promotional aspect of the marketing mix consists of four elements, which is advertising, sales promotions, personal selling, and public relations. The promotional mix forms the company's complete marketing program. Each of its elements satisfy a different communication needs and numerous combinations are needed depending on the life cycle stage. Regardless of the promotional tools used, there are 6 steps in developing effective communications, and different budget strategies need to be taken into consideration. The 6 steps involve one or multiple stages of the consumer purchase process and consist of: the first one is identifying target audience. The second is determine the communication objective, such as awareness, knowledge, linking, preference, conviction, or purchase. Then the designing the message in terms of message content, message structure, message format, and message source. Then the selecting the communication channels, personal and non-personal, selecting the message source, and the last is the measuring the communications result. So now I will explain about the 4 elements in promotional mix. The promotion mix consists of advertising, sales promotion, personal selling, and public relations. An organization can use one or a mix of these tools to design the promotion strategies. The first one is advertising. The advertising can be employed to construct a long-term image and to trigger quick sales. It is the most widely visible and well-organized element of the promotional mix, and is also the item in which most promotional dollars are spent, and is also a paid form of communications. And the second is the personal selling. The personal selling, on the other hand, permits unparalleled opportunities to cultivate a long-term consumer. It involves oral conversations, and these are held by telephone, face-to-face, or email between salespersons and prospective customers. The third one is sales promotions. The sales promotion motivates purchase by providing the incentive or contributions that bestow additional value to customers. It gives the customer short-term incentive to make an immediate purchase. For example, include the discount coupons, contacts and sweepstakes, samples, and premiums. And the last one is public relations. The public relations include all activities that a business engage in to maintain or improve its relationship with other organizations and individuals. For example, include the relationship with the government, financial institutions, media, employees, travel trade, and so on. In relation to the marketing mix, the place refers to how an organization will distribute the product or service to the end user and consumer. The product must be distributed at the right time, right place at the right time. The efficient and effective distribution is important if the organization is to meet its overall marketing objectives. If a business underestimates demand and consumer cannot purchase product because of it, the profitability will be affected. The distribution is the process by which the tourism product is circulated through the travel channels and agents that are in direct and indirect contact with tourists. So there are some examples of the direct and indirect distribution of heritage travel product. The first one is travel agents. The travel agents offer numerous benefits and can help to reach a geographically dispersed market. The heritage hotel interest in seeking business through a travel agency which can list their names in the airline reservation system and hotel guides. The direct communication with the travel agency in the form of informations package, updates, and familiarization tools can also help the travel agents to sell the heritage product in an effective manner. And the second is tour wholesaler. The tour wholesalers, uh, on the other hand, focus on assembling the travel package, which can include accommodations, transportations, entertainments, and meals. For instance, they secure an enrollment of the hotel inventory to sell to the public. The tour wholesalers are considered a powerful distributor of international resort facilities. To capture the wholesaler interest, a heritage tourism supplier should be willing to negotiate the price in and charge for the volume and plug in advance bookings. Then the third one is the destination marketing organization. This is also an important indirect channel. For example, within this bracket include convention and visitor bureaus that can help to disseminate information to travelers and potential travelers. To use their resource, the heritage attractions should seek membership with them and establish an ongoing communication network. And the last one is consortia. This channel represents the leading hotels of the world. It can be effective for heritage hotels because the hotels under this group belong to the elite category. The heritage attraction can indirectly relate to consortia through the partnerships and coordination strategies with established hotels within the consortia. After the traditional marketing needs in heritage marketing, so now I will explain about the additional piece in heritage marketing mix. So the first one is the people. One of the essential elements of the marketing mix is people. This includes everyone who is involved in the product or service, whether directly or indirectly. Not all of these people can get in touch with the customers, but all of these people have their own roles to play in the production, marketing, distribution, and delivery of the products and service to the customers. The modern marketing theories place the people as the fifth P in the marketing mix, which joining the other four P's, namely the product, promotion, price, and place. Without the people, all of these other P's will not complete a successful marketing formula. These aspects refer to those who are employed by the company to design, develop, and manufacture the products, do marketing research to establish demand and determine the customer needs, provide support service, and serve as the touch point for customers in direction among others. The excellent customer service is a must for any brand operating in today's customer-centric market. For instance, the people buy from people is because of the human connection that we all typically crave. And this does not necessarily means that the people are inclined to purchase in store from a physically present human. When the marketers create a strategy that is highly tailored and personalized, campaigns that are human experience focused can be as the influential as the best and most persuasive salesperson. The second P in the additional P is programming. The program represents the integrate marketing aspects. Especially, it enables the heritage marketers to consider a company's overall portfolio of marketing activities before starting a new one. In this way, all of the marketing strategies and systems are integrated and supported by each other. This whole of the marketing activities, offline and online, can successfully pursue multiple goals of the company. The programming, in other words, is one way to add value to the standard product and to distinguish a particular offering from competitors is to offer the exclusive programming and a practice known as service marketing. The customers will purchase a product that caters to their particular interests, and the special programming can address such preference and draw in additional customers. And the last P in the additional piece is partnership. The partnerships refers to the common partners, usually being governmental agency, where the package are jointly marketed. The managers and partners will have to modify their price of each product to become more attractive and to therefore be able to sell well. But this P often takes the longest to go to fruition. The partnerships are inherently complex, and each partner has their own goals and expectations. So, uh, alignment can be a full-time job. One of the examples for partnership in heritage tourism term is the event sponsorship, such as the communities um, sponsor a venue for the festival event. Still, a well executed partnership is likely uh, the most powerful P on the list for a small brand looking to reach more potential customers. It's a good idea to consider the overhead of what a partnership might include. The for example, the legal contracts, lead time, and communication overhead. Also, the lack of control with a partnership means the key of champions or contracts can leave the company and force you to start over. So now we will take a break for 5 minutes. After that, I will continue to explain about the marketing planning process. The next step after the marketing activities in marketing planning process is marketing management. Marketing management is of importance as it helps to stand competence in highly driven competition in the market. This also helps to develop the strategies to improve the profits and reduce the cost of products. The marketing management has become the major source of exchange and transfer of goods. The heritage managers must ensure that the selected marketing strategies can be implemented and the key target markets can be reached through the development of appropriate market management strategies and mechanisms. They must also ensure that the financial and human resources are available in developing and marketing the heritage product. So the managers need to create a plan of action should be developed for each action that is required in the marketing strategy because the action plans can make the process more efficient and gives the assurance that the marketing activities are successful. The purpose of the action plan is to delineate tasks, timelines for implementation, cost estimate, tasks, responsibility, and priorities. And the final step in marketing planning process of heritage attraction is marketing evaluation. Market evaluation is a research of a marketplace aimed at determining whatever a new company can perform well and succeed in a new business environment. It helps receive insight into competitors, market trends, and make strategic business decisions. So there are several reasons why evaluation is important. So the first reason is to determine accountability, to assess and establish baseline data, to assess the attainment of goals and objectives, to understand the outcomes and impacts of marketing programs, to help determine success and failures in marketing campaigns, to improve quality control, and the last reason is to assist in making decisions of future marketing direction. So before I end for my presentation today, I want to give some tips for how to evaluate the market. So the first step is analyze your target audience. For example, the managers need to conduct research to split up their customers into segments based on their age, gender, and interest. And the second step is assess your potential marketplace. In addition to customer and competitor analysis, remember to research your market to determine how successful your business can be, and you need to have such information as market size, the number of customers, the barriers of to entry, the industry value change, and the level of competitions. And you need to after the assess your potential marketplace, you need to find adjacent opportunities. The cooperation with systematic and the disciplined approach are the most profitable. They manage to expand their core business and reach the new geographics. And the last step in how to evaluate the market is explore your business environment. Understanding the general business environment will give a clear picture of a potential influence on your company's performance. For instance, before entering the marketplace, the managers need to aware of the factors that can impact their business, such as the government regulation, trade policies, social and cultural norms, and technological developments. So that's all for my presentation today. Thank you.